the dagger, the flying dust can't give away. I'm pretty sure they're not interested in a magic word or an apple. Well, let's try the dagger. I'm gonna try to give it to them. Nope, nothing's working. I'm pretty sure by the time I get out of here, I'm gonna die. Oh, apparently not. Apparently, I escaped. I need something worth giving to them, but I don't know what. Well, in lieu of knowing what I need, I am going to use the flying dust. And I'm going to go to the only other place in the game that I can still go. So we know where the witches are. We know that I have 2 more uses of the spell. You are at the northeast corner of Morva Marsh. It's a dismal, gloomy swamp with dangerous bogs. There's only one other place that I can go. We've been to Caer Dalbin. We've been to the 2 houses of the fairies. I might as well save my game. I'll save it in 2 because I may be doing something completely wrong here. But now it's time to go to the actual Horn King's land. Again, when I was a kid, this was the creepiest sight on earth. You have all these howling trees. The color, the decisions on how to color these things is fantastic. Just the purples and blues. Now, this is what I'm talking about. Sierra loved this. Hide the path by making it completely impossible to see how to get up there. If I remember correctly, this is how I died as a kid. I kept going up here, thinking I was going to pass through. At some point, the starvation to death message came up, and I didn't see it. And then I ended up staring at the screen for about 4 hours. There's no way to get past that. And you'll wander over here for a long time. See, I would think you could just hop a rock here. But no, I mean, this is part of the game. I'm not sure you ever got anything like this in King's Quest. And I'm pretty sure that you didn't get anything like this in anything like Monkey Island. I mean, Monkey Island had the maze of forest, but that's a little different. Like, you had to follow a guy through there and logic it out. Rapids are turbulent and treacherous. This is not a good place to dive in. The forest here is dense. The river is difficult to cross because it is filled with turbulent rapids. Well, yeah, so you're kind of in this grove of rock, and so you just gotta sort of not logic your way through. Honestly, I guessed my way through it the first time, but here we go. I think I made it to the top. See, we're trying to get up to the very top of the screen. I'm thirsty again. This is what I'm talking about. The water from your flask tastes delicious. You made it. Now, ouch, you just walked directly into a solid granite cliff. If your character's not smart enough to know when to stop. Oh, apparently I keep walking into it. So now we need to get up. So we have a piece of rope that Dalvin gave us. You're throwing your rope high overhead, it catches on a dead branch. You tie your end securely to the limb in front of you. This is the best time to save. There's a lot of places you can die in this game, but the worst parts are these arcadey type sequences. Not even arcadey. You grab the rope and hang on tightly. Don't look down because the rocks are far below you. But you have... That's what happened. And if I would have done that like 2 inches further along the left... Okay... Then I would have plunged to my doom. Let's set the speed a little lower because I think I'm just flying right through. Okay. This is the stupidest part of the game. Alright, I'm going to give this one more shot. If not, then I'm going to take a break here. Well, one more shot, because I just realized I can use my number. There we go. See, I was using the arrow keys when I should have been using the number pad. So anyway, you climb your way up here. The witches are super important in the movie, in the books. If Dalbin is associated with fate, the witches are undoubtedly fate because, you know, you think of past, present, future. They sort of represent that. You're on a narrow ledge with a sheer drop beside you. Now this is what I was talking about. Now we have this whole situation of having to climb up. So now I don't mind so much moving at normal speed here because your fingertips clutch the tiny crevices in the rock face. Carefully you drop to the ledge. See, instant doom. There is instant doom waiting around every corner here. I mean, if you fall off at the wrong angle, it is your death. So, like, bump this top part right here. And I'm pretty sure, yeah. Oh. Alright. Yeah. See, I don't mind going through the death cycles for the sake of this Let's Play, but whenever I was a kid, that happened to me a dozen times or more. And when it happens to you that much, you just reach a point where you just throw your hands up and, well, I didn't curse so much as a kid, but if it were happening to me these days, maybe. Now, I want to bring note to the art direction. The lightning frightens you and makes you wish you were back in Caer Dallben. As a kid, this was super frightening. I mean, just look at this. You've got this distorted castle sitting out on the distance. You've got this moon with, like, circles of purple and blue, red clouds, dragons flying overhead. This was pretty much as bad as it got for a game for me. Especially playing it when you're, 6, 7 years old. Okay. Now I'm walking slowly because I know if I do it at fast speed, I'm going to end up pulling a King's Quest and going right over the edge. That was another thing Sierra loved to do. They really loved it when they made you fall off a ledge. And I'm thinking about the Beanstalk right now in King's Quest 1. Sometimes it was impossible to tell what you could hold on to or what you couldn't. And look at the size of this path. Like, who builds a path to a castle that's this thin? How do they get food out here? That's cool. I don't remember seeing a... Ah! Well, I'm dead. That's what I get for sightseeing. But this part of the game is where the chance of death really starts to ramp up. We've already seen that getting up here itself can cause you to fall to your doom a multitude of ways. Now, what we're going to see is that the game will throw, a possibility of dying at you pretty much every other screen. See, 1 pixel difference here would mean my death. Alright, so we've got alligators out there. We're going to save here. And we're going to try to... No, we're not going to try to swim across it there. We're going to wait till the alligators are a little farther away. Will I make it? Won't I? Oh... Think so. You better just keep swimming. Yep. Whew, that was too close for comfort.